Welcome everybody to another episode of Gorilla Gospel. We are going to start a segment, and it's basically, you know what I'm saying, the draw near and I would draw near type of segment, but we're going to call it "It's All on You." It's all on you when it comes to following God. It's all on you when it comes to getting your school grades the way they're supposed to be, listening to your parents. It's all on you whether you're going to get up and go to work to support your family and everything. All right? It's easy to get into trouble. It's hard to get out. We all know that story. But here's the thing. It's all on you, man, to just, come to terms that you did. It's more easier, you know what I'm saying, to just be simple. Simple-minded people get by with what they got. You know what I'm saying? For the people who probably wants to take simple mind and demonize it as a person that has weak, you know what I'm saying, stability and everything to cope in society, no. See, simple-minded people lives off the earth. People that's too advanced when it comes to a lot of things, well, you see what kind of shape the world is in, huh? That comes from geniuses. That comes from smart, intelligent people. Really. Simple-minded people, the vegetables, the food was clean. They only ate what they needed. When you're doing the walk of God, when you're doing your first walk, you got to understand something. Don't be arrogant, for number one. Don't be arrogant about what you're doing. Woo-to-woo, you know what I'm saying? You changed and, because ain't nobody no saint. And you're only setting yourself up for attack. You be humble. You be humbled and you stay humble all through the whole walk till you die. It's gonna creep up on you to boast about something, but long as it is about God. Wow, y'all can hear me clear now, huh? Okay, long as it is about God, boast all you want. And this is how God gets the glory out of it all. And you don't have to worry about, you heard me, competing. You know what I'm saying? Or trying to overdo it with God just to get people to, come to God or just, applaud you or something. Now, we got some people that's successful in the gospel, and there's no hating on that. The only thing that I'm trying to tell you is that for these new jacks, see, because we got brothers and sisters that's been in the game for a while, and their blessings has come in for being shepherds, good shepherds. But they are still servants too. But you dig? When you're doing your walk with God, and you're new at this, take your time, because see, you got a lot of roads, you got a lot of ground to cover before you can start running. And you gotta crawl before you walk, because you're gonna fall if you start running. You try to run, oh, you're gonna fall. I don't care who's in your corner and who gives you so many keys to the door and all that type of stuff, whoever put you on or whatever. Say, bro, the Holy Spirit is in control of who does this work. And a lot of people, they come in the game, bro, and they do the work and they fall off eventually. And some of them, hey, they last in the game, but because they manipulate as many as they can, and a lot of the devils like that. But here we go, right? We're gonna go ahead and get into this. And you know, let me remind you, I got a crazy cat. I think she like in the terrible 2 stages. So hear me out. Alright. We're gonna get into it right now. We're coming out of Mark chapter 4, verse 14. Okay? And it says, the sower soweth the word. And you know, you have to be careful with words you're sowing when it comes to doing this. Because see, you got a lot of people who takes and sow the word into manipulating people to doing evil. That is not what the gospel is intended for. Alright? It's to prepare you for the evil. It's to prepare you for what's going to happen. It's not necessarily supposed to be bad happening to good, but it will. And when it does, don't consider yourself more favorable than God because it happened to him. Same people he created turned on him. Same people he saved turned on him. So, and you know, same people killed his son. So don't blame God for anything that this world does to you. It ain't his fault. God saw that everything was good when he created it. We the ones that made it bad. All bad. And that's the ones that's not simple-minded. You know what I'm saying? So let's deal with it. It also says, and these are the, all right, these are they, my cat is in my face again. These are they by the wayside where the word is sown, but when they have heard Satan coming immediately and take it away, the word that was sown in their hearts. See, so now, when you have a good preacher and the preacher is preaching the word and it's getting ready to, you know, have an impact in your life to get rid of something or to apply something, there will be somebody in that church or in your house when you go home and share it with somebody that didn't want to go to church or don't want to believe, that's going to take it from you. Okay? And, you know, you'll probably be sitting right next to you to the church and be like, hey, you don't know what he's talking about. You got to watch out for people like that. This is the misery loves company. And see, you got to understand that when your mental is involved with, you know what I'm saying, life, you know what I'm saying? Life itself is cursed. It's a cursed life. We did it, not God. So expect everything to happen. It's not supposed to, but the Bible teaches you what to do for when it does. It prepares you. And it prepares you for the people who preach this word and causes people to do everything wrong in the city. When you got them wolves in sheep clothing, when you have Satan, okay, sowing the wrong word at that pulpit, when them doors open up and that congregation goes out, if they in charge of the loan companies or the car companies and the jobs and all that type of stuff, believe me, they don't have nothing good to do in this community. Nothing. But here it is. It says in 32, it says, but when it is sown, it groweth up and becometh greater than all herb, and shooteth out great branches, so that the fowls of the air may lounge under the shadow of it. And that's when you got a good sower. This is when you got a good shepherd. And the whole community can lounge under it. Not under a bridge. Not under a tent. Okay? Not under some cardboard box or anything. There's enough land. There's enough food and all that type of stuff, brother, go around. But it's like, since it takes money to do everything, nobody has a heart to just do it. And the people that does have a heart to just do it, well, you saw what happened to Jesus. You saw what happened to King. You saw what happened to a lot of people that has the heart to do something right for nothing. It was one time when the people in Chicago, they had to set up, they had to bear arms just to open up a feed kitchen to feed children breakfast for in the morning just to go to school. Do you know they went, America took and went hired foreigners to come over there in Chicago and war against Americans that had to bear arms because people, in so much of their pride, instead of going to war against the people that was coming into the community, bum rushing them people, like them people was all evil going around burning crosses on lands and hanging people, right? This is the bad sower. This is Satan. They take this book and it tells you how we stay trapped. And so what they do is they put the things in place to set the traps. That know that once we start doing it, that's it. But it's supposed to be the same curse applied to the man that's preaching the word also. But you see most of them getting fat. And this is what it says in the Bible. How you have way more intelligence, you have way more knowledge over the people who was lost. Over my lost flock, who was lost, meaning they didn't know the word. That's how they found the Indians. That's how they came and got us and brought them, not us, them, over here on that boat. I'm still working on it. This how they, because they learned this word and they learned what to do. And they became evil sowers. They became the Satans of the Bible. But if you let this word grow in you, and like I said, it takes time, it would definitely branch out, man. Don't try to do this as no gain. Your rewards comes in times when it comes to God opening up his windows. When you start doing this work, man, you're going to start off either cleaning the church, doing some work for a preacher, a pastor, or just somebody in the congregation needs some work done around their house and they too elderly or sick to do it. This is where we come in as a flock and take care of each other. And as you learn that word, after some time go by, bro, and you know how to be patient with all and everything, this is when you will become a sower. So we're going to end it right there with Guerrilla Gospel, man. And remember, it's all on you. May the angels say amen. Let New Orleans say word.